You posted a job on Monday, and by Wednesday, you've got 400 applicants. Your hiring manager, they want a shortlist by Friday. So you start calling and calling and calling. 20 candidates later, 30 minutes each. That's 10 hours of phone screens for a single role before you've even started real interviews. Now, guess what? There's a better way to do this. Today, we're going to talk about a complete guide to screening interviews, what they are, why they matter, and how to stop spending your entire week on them. By the end, you'll have a screening process that takes minutes instead of hours per candidate. And your candidates, they'll actually prefer it. A screening interview is your first filter. Its whole purpose is to quickly check basic fit before you invest in a full interview. Think of it this way. Full interviews are expensive. They take 45 minutes to an hour. You want to be involved in them. And they involve multiple people on your team. You can't do that with 80 candidates. A screening interview answers simple questions. Can this person actually do the core parts of the role? Are they genuinely interested? Do their expectations around compensation, location, and start date line up with yours? That's it. You're not going deep on culture fit or technical skills. You're sorting the pile into worth a longer conversation and not the right match. The traditional method is the phone screen. You call the candidate, spend 20 to 30 minutes asking a handful of questions, take some notes, and move on to the next one. Well, guess what? Phone screens work. They've worked for decades, but they come with real costs that most hiring teams just accept as normal. Here's where the math gets downright ugly. Say you get 50 applicants. You want to phone screen your top 20. Each call takes 25 minutes on average, once you factor in things like intros, small talk, and wrapping up. That's over 8 hours of calls. But wait a second, you also need to schedule those calls. Every candidate needs a time that works for both of you. That scheduling back and forth adds another 5 to 10 minutes per candidate. So now you're at 10 to 11 hours for one position. If you're hiring for 3 roles at once, that's 30 hours a week just on the phone screen. And that's assuming that everyone actually shows up. No-show rates for phone screens run between 20 and 30%. So you schedule 20 calls and 4 to 6 just don't bother answering. Now you're rescheduling, chasing people down, burning even more time. There's another problem that doesn't show up in the math, and that's consistency. Your first call of the day, you're sharp, engaged, asking great follow-up questions. Call number 12, you're tired and you're rushing. You might miss something a strong candidate said because you're already thinking about the next call. Every candidate deserves the same attention. But phone screens make that nearly impossible when you're doing a dozen in a row. So, what's the alternative? One-way video interviews. Instead of scheduling a call, you send candidates a link. They record their answers on their own time. You review the recordings when it works for you. No scheduling required here, and no no-shows. No phone tag either. Candidates can record at 10 p.m. on a Sunday if that's when they're free. You can review at 7 a.m. Monday with your morning coffee. The time savings are dramatic. Instead of 25 minutes per candidate on a live call, you're spending 2 to 3 minutes reviewing a recorded screening. That's a 90% reduction in your time. And the consistency problem goes away. Every candidate gets the same questions, the same amount of time to answer, and the same experience. Your review quality doesn't degrade on candidate number 15 because you can pause, come back, and pick up where you left off. Now, some tools in this space just collect videos and dump them in a folder. That's better than phone screens, but you're still watching hours of footage. Truffle goes one step further. AI analyzes each response against your specific criteria and surfaces match scores so you can see alignment at a glance. Candidate shorts pull the most revealing moments into a 30-second highlight reel. AI summaries give you the key takeaways before you watch anything. So instead of watching 20 full recordings, you scan your ranked lists. Watch a few candidate shorts, and you've got your short list. The whole thing takes just minutes. Whether you use phone screens or one-way video, here's how to make your screening process actually work. First, keep it to 3 to 5 questions. A screening interview is not a full interview. You're checking fit, not going deep. Ask about their interest in the role, their relevant experience, and logistics like availability and salary expectations. Second, keep the total time to under 15 minutes for candidates. Anything longer and completion rates drop. Candidates have other applications to finish. Respect their time and they'll respect yours. Third is to score against clear criteria. Before you screen anyone, write down what pass looks like. What's the minimum experience? What's the must-have qualification? If you don't define this up front, you'll make inconsistent decisions, and you won't realize it until you're comparing those with your team. Now, here's 3 key things to remember. 1, a screening interview is a filter, not an evaluation. Keep it short and focused. Number 2, phone screens work, but the math, it just doesn't scale. 10 hours per role, it's a real cost on your time. And 3 is one-way interviews cut that time by 90% and give every candidate a clear, consistent experience. If you want to see how one-way video screening works in practice, I'll drop a link to Truffle's free trial below. You can set up a position and try it yourself in about 10 minutes. No credit cards necessary here.